Hi Dress So Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Wednesday Addams, so let's get started. To draw cute Wednesday, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to come right here and draw a circle. And come right across about, say this wide, and draw another circle. So now my two circles in, let's make them draw so cute eyes. So put two small circles inside for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom, and same thing over here. So now that my eye's in, let's come to the top right here, and I'm going to draw a curve that comes down. So let's say about right here. It's easier on my hands this way. I'm going to go up right here and just follow the top of my eye. But I just want to add this little curve right here to anchor her eyes. And same thing here. So just follow the top and then just bring down a curve. Just want to give her that look that she has, hopefully. So we're just going to add that curve right there. And at the bottom right here, we're just going to add some lashes. Just small little lashes, maybe 3 of them, since we're not really adding them to the top. There. And then from there, let's come to the top right here. And about in this area, we're going to draw her brows. So just a soft arc, and then just thicken it up. And same thing on the other side. About right here. And thicken it up. Then from there, I'm going to come to the center, and about in this area, I'm just going to draw a small straight line. So say about right here. Not too dark. Just a straight line across. From there, let's go ahead and frame her face. So I'm going to come back to where her eyes are. Just come to the top and about right here, really close to her brow. We're going to give myself a point right here, and the same thing on this side, about right here. Then from there, I'm going to basically draw the bottom of a U. So I'm going to come right here, start with a curve right next to her eye. And then I'm going to find my center. So let's say about right here. Just kind of imagining a curve coming down, but right there I'll give myself a point. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and connect. So I'm going to try to give her a little bit sharper chin area. So about right there. So definitely turn your paper or your body, whatever you need to do to make this curve a little bit easier to draw. There. Okay, so now I have her face in. Then let's bring this up a little bit more, about right here. Just a tiny bit, and we need to draw her bangs. So I'm going to start nice and high. So let's say about right here, off to the side a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just start to draw in some bangs. But I'll start with these 2 curves. I'm going to separate, and then I'm going to just kind of zigzag a little bit, go up, come down, and it's going to be really close to her brows. So basically just kind of hitting her brows almost right on top of her brows, and go up and down. So same thing here, maybe one strand, then once again come down, hitting her brow, and then about right here, just break it up a little bit and then bring it down. There. So just want to create these bangs right here. So bring this out a little bit more. Okay, so then now that we have that, let's come back to about right here where her eyes are, and I'm going to come right here and draw her ear. So just draw a big curve, come in here with some details, and same thing over here. Big curve, and then curve inside for her ears. And then now we can go ahead and finish the front right here. So let's come back into this area And I'm just gonna go up nice and high. So same thing on this side. And I'm just gonna go really high. So just imagining, I'm just gonna give myself a point so it's easier to draw. And about right there, I'm gonna go ahead and just come down with a big curve. And same thing here. There. And then now that we have that point, we can come up right in the center. Or right here, once again, just draw a small little line. And from there, we're going to draw the second layer. So we're just gonna go up both sides and then just come around her top of her head, and we're just gonna bring it all the way back down to her ear. There, and same thing over here. Bring it down towards her ear. Coming in some details. Okay, so now that we have that, let's finish her braids a little bit later. Let's draw her body first. So I'm going to come right here in the center with her little neck in this area. Oh, and before I forget, I was trying to just give her her expression, right? Because Wednesday is very funny, but she's also really serious. So that's why I'm trying out this straight line for her mouth. I'm trying to make it a little bit straighter. There, I don't really want to make her sad, but just want to give her that kind of attitude. Okay, so then from there, I'm just going to connect it with a curve, and then we're going to draw this awesome white collar. So right in the center, I'm going to go down, down, and then we're going to come around right here, angle, and connect. Angle, right here for a collar, and connect. Then from there, we're going to go out, slight angle right here for her shoulder area, and then about right there we'll stop because her sleeves are poofy. So I'm just going to come right here and come in. About right there. So then as I come in, I'm going to come right here, bring this in a little bit more to about right there, and then I'm going to start to flare it out a tiny bit. So let's come out to draw her dress. And thank you, cuties, for voting that you wanted me to draw her in this, her classic dress. I know a lot of you wanted the uniform as well, but I think the classic dress won out by a lot. So, okay, so let's come here. We're just going to bring this dress all the way down. And let's see, about right here. Right here, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect it with a wobble all the way across. There. Okay, so then now that we have that, let's come to the center right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and try my best here to draw a straight line down the center. And then there's a bunch of buttons that lines all the way down if you want to get into the details here on this dress. Not that you're really going to see very much of it because everything's black, but since I'm drawing, I thought there's a nice detail to add in. And then her legs. So once again, this is her center, so I'm going to put her legs together, but we still want to give it a little parting. So I'm going to come right here and here, and I'm just going to draw this very sharp V right in the center. And then we can go ahead right in this area. This is her legs right here, and then this is going to come down, and then we can go ahead and start her feet. Come out, this part will part and connect. So same thing here. And then the feet's going to flare out, curve, and connect. There. If you don't feel comfortable drawing this little V right here, you can just go ahead and make it straight. Okay, so then now we have that, let's go ahead and I'm going to start to draw her shoe. So just draw a curve right here and here. be the sole part, and then she has some straps. So we're going the other way. And then there's another one. And then there's one up here, I believe. So same thing here. There. Okay, so hopefully I didn't overcomplicate that, but that's pretty much it for her shoes. We made this a little bit too poofy. Okay, so then now that we have that, let's draw her sleeves. I'm going to poof it out right here, pop it out, and then in this area where there's this little dip, we're just going to imagine her armpit's about right here, and we're just going to bring a line down. So we're just kind of using the sides of her dress to draw her sleeves. And we don't want to, keep in mind, we don't want to go too far out because we want to imagine her braids are about right here. So we need some space to be able to draw her braids. So let's come in. And about right here, I'm going to flare it out a little bit and connect. And then she has that white cuff. So just connect it, and then her fingers. So draw a thumb, and then round, and then come up. So same thing here. Really close to her body so we have room for her braids. So same thing, just give it that little triangular shape. And come in a little bit. So same thing, right across, about right here. Cut it off. Do that little cuff. And then her fingers. Curve and in. There. Okay, so now we have her sleeves in. We can finally draw her braids with. And so now that we finally have her sleeves in, let's go ahead and draw her braids. So let's come right here, and I'm right behind her ears, and we're just going to come down with a bunch of curves, and go straight down. So as far as I can go, so let's say about right here, I'll stop. Come back in here and just draw a bunch of curves again. So this is just a very easy way to draw braids, and then to cut it off and just give it a little tip right there. So same thing on the other side. So whatever space you have, right here. So since her hair is black, there's really no reason to draw too many details in her braid. So we just want that outside shape so that we know that for sure it's braids, right? So let's see here. That is pretty much it. And then we're going to add, I'm going to add a heart right here on her dress. And make her mouth maybe a little bit wider. So they're all done. I really hope you love my version here of Wednesday Addams from the Netflix new Wednesday show. Thanks so much for watching and for all the requests to draw her, and I really hope I helped you draw her fun and easy today. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.